the song that I think it's on 7-8 Theory. It's who knows what tomorrow brings in the world, but everyone's blind. White man, I think it's called White Man's World, right? Yeah, okay, bro. That song, like when he's talking about his sisters, man, black queens and his mom, and God damn, like, do I take advantage of? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to sit down and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand, like, mom, like, tell her more, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I love you. Pop something more, like, yo, I love you, like, family, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I need to be closer, and it kind of made me sad because I'm like, dog, like, this is deep, you know what I'm saying? This is deep. So it's like, but when I listened to that, what I got from that in the morning by myself, I'm like, this motherfucker had all this time. He could have talked about so much, man. He could have talked about so much. And you listen to the music nowadays, it's so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's so much bullshit. People talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that it's just they just talk. But when I heard that song, man, and then I listened to that album, I'm like, yo, this guy actually took his time. He actually had time. And he took his time to actually talk about something other than just nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I I thought about that, and then the whole Trayvon Martin thing had happened, and I was like, I need to see. I feel like those are special brownies, man. I feel like are those special brownies? Are you? Let me see. I know you don't smoke, Nelly, right? Let me see, Nelly. All right, for sure. Just make sure these ain't special brownies, man. They trying to get me blazed out over here, blazed out radio, man. Yo, all right. So, but when that happened to Trayvon Martin, man, I was doing soul searching, and I'm like, I need to write a song, and I need to write it honestly from my heart, and be real, true to myself, as true as I could be. You know what I'm saying? And when people tell me it sounds like something that Pac would write, they tell me it sounds like literally like a Pac song, And when I get going, like when I really get spitting, I'm really like emotional. People tell me I sound like him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? When I raise my voice or whatever, and I really get emotional to it. So I get that from the song, but I want people to actually just listen to the message in this song, especially young black males, man. Like listen to the words and actually what I'm saying, because that was a time where opportunity I had to actually speak up and not be afraid to and even like what I'm saying, be honest to with myself, you know what I mean, like are you being the best, what I'm saying, person you can be, like, and so I wrote that song, bro. I never released it until my dude, when they shot him right on camera, like, and Fern, what is it, Fernell or something like that. Um, Man, it was the most recent one, yo. It was like, excuse me, it was like the most recent one though. They killed him right on camera, killed him right on camera, and this girl was filming it in the car.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I didn't release it to like when I seen that, it was, and all the killings and shit was just happening. I'm just like, you know what? I know the people who listen to me, they like, if I were to put out while this is happening, and if I go put out a song that's like, like some mystical, shake it fast, watch yourself, some shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is a real shit going on, and you sitting here talking about ass and titties and shit. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and put this track out, and like, man, that bitch did numbers on SoundCloud, but that's the song is it's about like brutality and finding yourself as a black man, as a king, as a human being, just as a man alone, man. And it's called Only If You Knew, because it's like only if Mansa Musa was the richest man in the world.
Who?
Mansa Musa, richest man,
Uh-huh.
richest man. Look, Mansa, Mansa Musa. He's a black man. Had his own money, everything. That was the richest. That was the richest man in the world. So it's like you like. That's why I got ancestry.com. I try to like find how deep does my roots go. You know what I'm saying? I need to know myself. How you gonna know yourself? You ain't gonna know yourself if you don't know what came before you.
Right.
You need to know why. Like me, I like to drink. So as I start going into my history, I find out there's some fucking alcoholics in this field. It's on the Willis side. So I'm like, yo, you know, my dad broke it down to me like, y'all, man, y'all don't know, man. Y'all really got to control that drinking shit, man, because we don't have alcoholics in our family, man. That runs in the blood, man.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, no, it's no different from being a diabetic or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, only if you knew who you really are, you know what I'm saying? Only if you knew. What would you do? You know what I'm saying? Only if you knew. That's why I named it Only If You Knew, though. But yeah, this song is a great song, though. Real good song, man. Real good song.
Let me chime in here real quick.
I'm looking up shit, huh?
I just want to see how everybody's doing.
Oh, I'm just looking up what he telling me.
Yeah.
Need anything?
I'm good.
Hashtag refreshment. Shout out to my man Pink.
Yeah.
So you got a new project coming out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the name of that project?
It's called Influenced.
Where you get the title from?
I got the title like literally from just being influenced by the world, man. Been influenced by the world, been influenced by the church you might have grew up in, been influenced by your friends, like literally just influence, you know what I'm saying? It's and then it's a play on influencing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, I've been influenced. Everything that I've done, take it in within my 26 years of living. Now, look what I'm giving out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Influence. Have an influence. Have some kind of influence from someone, whether it's a negative one or if it's a positive one. More you would want a positive one, but have some kind of positive influence on somebody. You know what I'm saying? PI. You know what I'm saying? Have a good PI around you. I think Nelly, Nell, and Boost Bubs, I think y'all two are just good PIs to one another, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all positive influence on one another, man. So that's honestly, like, rest in peace, homie Pimp C, but that's one of his biggest messages, man. Like, you gotta have good PIs around you, man. Don't have PVs, professional victims. Don't have those, because it's always somebody else's fault, and they're always the victim of this. And you have good PIs, man. Have good positive influences around on you, man. So I think that's where I kind of got that from, like, influence, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
I appreciate it, man. Yes,
we'll get off into this last track. Us here at Blazed Out Radio. I want to let you know we appreciate you.
No doubt, man. Thanks for having me, man.
What's up, Nelly? Stop tapping me. Go ahead and talk.
We're going to do any shout-outs?
He already did his shout-outs.
I did shout out a little bit.
Again, I'm not paying
attention. Shouts out to the American Trash. Shouts out to the American Trash show tonight. Shouts out to the American Trash show. And I want to shout out Blaze Out Radio, man. Shouts out Blaze Out Radio. Shouts out Black Naughty. Roots Podcast. I'm going to shout out to the Roots Podcast because I'm going to be doing a podcast here shortly. Shouts out to that. Yeah, the family, man. Shouts out to the family, man. Got, the family, man. For sure.
Go ahead and present this last track for us, baby.
Yo, and shouts out to my daughter, Renee Marie, man. That's my baby. But, all right, this last track is Only If You Knew, man. Stay true to yourself. It's Oneup2lovett. We here with Blaze Out Radio. Let's get it. Holla.
You're locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other.
I see the world can't change. Looking at the hell that we living in, plain as a baby's first word, still praying for a brain. Cause the one I got now's all used up, fucked up, and my insane programmed by the pain. Plus they use fear to control me, the lesser of a nigga I'm ashamed. If I ever break free, you can bet it all on me. There's no way they can ever let me breathe. Paranoid I can't sleep, cause I feel eyes on me. Even when I'm broken, can't eat. Well, fucking tell them come and take a peek. Nigga, breathe slow when you staring in the eyes of the black sheep. You wanna be me, you wish you was different, but society won't let you nigga not while you living. Take a look around next time you find me. Look how the people move with some fucking zombies. Tell me, do you remember? My agenda to be nothing but a rapper pulling up on spinners, to be nothing but a tool they can use to accumulate fools in the land of the free is free doom. But only if you knew. Hey, only if you knew, my nigga. Only if you knew. Hey, I'm still getting laughs from Eddie Murphy flicks, but ain't nothing really too funny in the midst. I got a police K9 going for my neck. Tell a nigga don't move, I don't get no respect. gut check with the handcuffs cutting my wrist. 2 shots in my head, I didn't move one bit. Now the story on CNN said I resist, but the dead can't speak, so my family is pissed. Got me feeling like Trayvon, like a Mike Brown. Got me listening to Braveheart, I wanna fight now. Wanna pick the gun up, wanna put the mic down. How long has it been, Lord? Tell me if I'm right now. Looking for my vengeance, I wanna free my niggas. I've been prison doing life on a bullshit sentence. It's time to come home, my nigga, you forgiven. Now it's time to wise up, make a permanent decision in the battle for the souls of a man. God help him understand, I just wanna fly, baby, be the thing. But cause I'm black, every thought that I have ends up getting snatched to be never given back. And just like that, my history is cold, so cold, I don't know who I am no more. And just like that, niggas' history is cold, so cold, we don't know who we are no more. But only if you knew. Hey. Only if you knew, my nigga. Hey, but only if you knew. Only if you knew. Only if you knew, my nigga. Yeah. The pressure of being a nigga got me chasing dollar figures, got me smoking marijuana, got me sipping hard liquor, and it never gets better even when I'm getting paid. More money, more problems, why can't I escape? I know I'm not the only one who be thinking like this. Guess the water's too deep, so we sinking like this. Can I blame it on my parents out the window while I'm staring? Feel I'm losing my mind, trying to remain coherent. The spirit of a G still lives inside me. Close my eyes from the light, man, this life is blinded. Pay attention to the message I deliver to you. Cause I'm a black, nutty radical about to make you move. But only if you knew. I see it from a bird's eye view. The whole world wanna party like Snoop. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, my nigga. They rather see you dead, locked up or in prison where the sun don't shine and the love go missing. All my niggas disappear where they go cause I'm missing. And mama don't visit cause she can't take seeing me bound. Told my sister give her loving on my kisses. If I told you I was ready for the Armageddon, would you ride for a nigga ain't steady? Or is it too late? Not our body but our brains can't escape. No excuses when in front of heaven's gates. But only if you knew.
Tonight I want to say thank you, not just to these few, but to all of you who have given leadership to our people in thousands of unknown and unsung ways.
It's all new. Terror Vision 3D, the scariest attraction on Earth. Brought to you by the creators of Jackson's Underworld, the area's #1 haunted house. You'll make lots of new friends at Terror Vision 3D. The One-Eyed Man, the Werewolf, the Elephant Man, and of course, clowns. Lots of psycho chainsaw-wielding, axe-sharpening, knife-slashing clowns. They don't mean to hurt you. It's all in the name of good, clean 3D fun. But it's not all grins and giggles. You have a job to do, finding the people who disappeared in the funhouse last night. Check out Terror Vision 3D, creatures, clowns, and a funhouse. What could go wrong? Terror Vision 3D is at 1318 Wildwood Drive in Jackson. Go to terrorvision3d.com for directions and times. Now open Fridays and Saturdays in September.